started in '04, back in '04. And today I was alone. I was alone with my machine and my machines, and they didn't work right. But
did anyone notice?
No, I don't think anyone noticed.
Good.
Because I told them up front I didn't know what I was doing. That was the whole point. Random. I had no set list. I had no idea what I was going to do, so it worked out. I probably shouldn't have had that whiskey. Other than that, I guess it's okay.
So I'm curious about how your music was formed tonight. How did you form the songs? Where did the lyrics come from?
Well, it depends. What I dug out some old stuff that I've had laying around that I haven't done with the band because it's mine, and I haven't let anybody hear it because it's not finished. So where do they come from? No, I don't know. I make sound with my mouth, and then I go back and make words with the sounds. That is how I have to work now. I can no longer sit down and write lyrics. I cannot do it because it becomes too rhythmic, and then you want to rhyme, and then you have a blank page with one line on it. So I decide chance operations. That was the whole point of tonight. Chance operations. John Cage, Brian Eno. Chance operations.
Are you against rhyming? Do you have a thing against rhyming?
No, I don't, but it's funny. I don't rhyme because you know when you're writing songs, you listen to those songs that don't rhyme and you're like, wow, that's brilliant. How did they do that? For real? It's harder. It's almost harder. I don't know. It's easier or harder? Cause I don't know. Because Costello, he's so good at rhymes. He whips out his rhyming dictionary, and you listen to that stuff, and you're like, oh my God, amazing. And he's doing kind of the same stuff, but he's working around the rhymes. You can tell he's working around the rhymes because, you know, it doesn't make, you can't do that. Well, maybe he can. I'm not on the same level.
So his music starts with the lyrics. It kind of sounds like you're saying.
Yeah, well, he's a guitar player. I don't play an instrument. That's the problem. So I have to start with just
That's not what I heard.
No, I don't play an instrument. Not really.
Best drummer in the world.
That's what they said. You haven't seen me play drums, though. I almost thought about bringing them tonight. I was like, fuck, that's a bad idea.
I believe everything I read. You know.
Yeah.
Well, no. So where did the lyrics come from tonight?
Tonight's lyrics pose
were they not a Dada-esque?
Yeah, well, they're definitely Dada. I am that. That is actually how I live. I'm an in-the-moment kind of guy. This is it's a blessing and a curse. I wake up every day, clean slate. I have no idea. So whatever comes to me, if I catch it, maybe I use it later. But most of the time, I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. But I've been working on this for 3 months, and I had 2 weeks to do it. And in the 2 weeks, up until last night at 3 a.m., I wasn't finished yet.
Had you started?
Oh yeah, I started. I was very close to starting. I had a breakthrough last night. So yeah, so I figured, yeah, if I go by the seat of my pants, you know, I can only fail at part of it, and that's the part that I'm supposed to know what I'm doing. So if that didn't work out so well, which in my opinion didn't work out every time, but the rest of it though, I had no idea. And then I forgot I could go back and, hey, you know, you can do some more stuff. I forgot that I could do that.
Electronic stuff?
Yeah, I could have done this. I could have done 3 hours of this if I had to. So maybe that's where I'll go. The 3 is too much, but I probably went a little long tonight. I don't know.
You had a standing ovation at the end. I don't know if you noticed that, but
I did, and then I blocked it out, which is kind of sad. I'm supposed to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I know. That's the first thing I learned. Say thank you, and when you do, everything's great.
So what's next for Xstevion?
Xstevion will he will sleep whenever he can. Continuing to watch season 2 of Prison Break. Taking it easy, and then we're gonna get the band back together eventually.
Is that right?
Soon, yeah. Well, the guys are like, I want to play. So we may do something more electronic, more esoteric. I don't know if we're gonna get another drummer real quick or not, because it may not be necessary. So we'll probably spend some time creating at some point. But that's it. But this show, I'm gonna do this again. You know what? I think I'll do it at a Not a Dada night.
Cool. Not a night.
Not a night, because this was more of a quiet, intimate thing that I had planned out. And I'm working in one room, you know, with the amp on 3. I came out here, totally different story. And you know, I might not have been completely prepared. This is not your character. Stop chasing after fucking dude. That's what that lady said, and I think she meant it.
I knew that was coming.
But anyway, I thought the book part went well. See, that's really the meat of it, because I could just sit down and do that. You know.
Tell me about the book.
The book, not yet written. This was an idea. This is a stoner idea. I said to myself, the book not yet written. Oh, have people write in the book. Great. And then I'll read it. Easy. It's a William Burroughs thing too, because you saw I start flipping faster. I go through, you know, words, and just kind of mix them up. So that was fun. That was good, because when I have no material, it's good for people to give me material. So that part, I think that went well. Yeah, obviously, you know, rehearsal is important. Kids, don't forget to rehearse, but sometimes it's better if you don't. That would be what I gleaned from this. I survived.
It's true. Very